Hello, my loves, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is a Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today we are looking into what your spirit guides think of your connection with your person. So we have here three piles to choose from. We have the first pile here with choose love, the second with true love, and the third pile here with be authentic. So definitely feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all the messages will resonate, and that's perfectly okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. I am available for personal readings. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, all that information will be down below in the description box. So without further ado here, let's get on to your reading. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Choose Love message card, then this is your reading for what your spirit guides think of your connection with your person. So the first thing I want to say is that your spirit guides feel like this connection could be long term, but it requires a lot of work, particularly in matters of the heart, like healing your heart. I feel like there's been a lot of issues or confusion or wounding happening between you both, because we do have situationship here. So I do feel like at this moment you could be in a situationship with this person where you're confused on how this person feels, or you're confused like what's going on with this person. I do feel like your dreams are very intuitive at this time. So you could be getting like a lot of sorry if you hear that. You could be getting a lot of intuitive hits about what's going on, or just a lot of little bits and pieces of information about your person, about what's going on. If that's the case, I do feel like your spirit guides are trying to tell you that this person may be already in a commitment of some kind. They may be trying to get out of that commitment and heal from maybe like a marriage or a divorce, or like getting a divorce or something, or just like a long-term commitment. But they are, I feel like, somewhere where they don't want to be. Wherever, if this person is in another relationship, they're not happy about it. They may have already gotten out of it, or they're trying to get out of it because there's a wound here. And I feel like a lot of you with your person have unfinished business. So I don't know if your person maybe left you for this other person or this other situation, but there's a lot of confusion here. And I don't think you know where this is going, or what your person's doing, or even what they want. I don't think they've shared that with you. And if they have, I don't think it's been intentionally purposeful. I feel like they've shared it in passing, but there's no effort being made to make that a reality or something. They've just shared how they feel about you, how you make them happy, or how they want to be with you or enjoy you, or to get together with you, but there's been no effort in making that happen, because I do feel like your person is still healing. They do love you, and I do think there's a lot of love here, but I do think that at this moment, or maybe just in the past, there's been a decision to choose something else, or to choose fear instead of love. And I do feel like there's some negative feelings in your heart and this person's heart right now, maybe for opposite reasons, maybe for the same reason of that you both can't be together because this person's with someone else, or maybe you're with someone else or something like that. But there's these negative feelings of in your heart that is causing maybe your dreams to be really negative, or really off balance, or maybe you're dreaming of wounds with this person, you're wounding this person, or this person's wounding you from heartbreak or something. Or there's a need to free yourself from toxic addictions when it comes to in your day-to-day life, and toxic attachments to this person, because right now they're going through some type of legal matter. But I do feel like also this marriage stems from this marriage stems from them maybe being married, but I also feel like they have a sacred union with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit confusing, but I do feel like there's something that this person wants to tell you, or is going to retell you, or you are reliving a negative situation which you haven't quite healed from, is what your spirit guides want you to know. They need you to surround the situation with love as best you can, and choose to see your side of the street, and choose to be responsible for what you bring and like focus on like love on your side, because there's something here about your perception of the world, but also your perception of this relationship. And you could be blaming this person or blaming your environment or blaming how you grew up or your parent or something for what's going on in this relationship, or blaming them, like I said. But this was all included like in your fate. This was supposed to be happening, and it's all like in regards to your belief system, your life experiences, your parents, but not for you to blame them, for you to like learn about them and learn what's working and what's not working, what you should be, what you can keep and what you can't keep. And like also like I feel like your spirit guides are saying like regardless of what has going on in your life or in this relationship, or what will go on in your life or this relationship, you always have a choice to see things differently. um and it like may not be easy choosing love just in regards to the situation, especially if they chose someone else. It may not always be like, you may not always feel like it's the best option to choose love and to be loving, but you are in control of how you feel. Nothing outside of you should control how you feel. That's your responsibility. That's, you're accountable and responsible for your emotions. So it's learning about how to master your emotions and how to like have control over your emotional body. But I do feel like you could be like reminiscing about certain memories or dreaming about certain memories with this person, negative and positive, and your spirit guides are doing this to help you decide how you want to remember certain events, or how you want to remember this person, or how you want to remember this relationship. And if you want to reframe your thoughts, so to speak, to find love in this situation and in all situations in your life, you just have to ask them for help, because something's ending here. And with warning, with the red flags, I do feel the red flag is that this person's involved in another situation. It doesn't have to be marriage, but I do feel like also they're getting out of that other situation. Like the judgment call has been made. And we do have divorce here, or some type of justice has been made, because this person isn't happy with this other situation or other person. They want to, you make them happy. I just feel like there's a lot that needs to be healed between you and your person before you can come together with love, like when we have love here, because there is unconditional love between you both. There is potential for you both to have like you both have a sacred union, but to be like married, like in the physical, there is, I just heard foundation. So your foundation needs to change or just be rebuilt on self-love, on oneness with yourself, on expansion, because there's still so much affection and attraction you have for one another, whether you both see each other or speak to each other or not. Energetically, all of that is there, and there's still like, you know, I just think there's a lack of like your hearts being in the right place at this time, which is fine, because there's something you need to heal from, both of you. And I do feel like once you heal from that, I do feel like you'll see each other's pure intentions. And this person always meant well, is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides, but they didn't always act on it. Like you weren't able to trust them because they were kind of like wishy-washy, or I'm not really getting too much why this person maybe chose a different direction. I mean, we do have For the Streets here, which says never sits down, no time for relationship. So again, it doesn't have to be that this person chose another person to be in a relationship with. It could be they just were doing other things. You know what I mean? Like work could be something, or like they could be just like healing from a previous relationship, like before you or something like that. But I do feel like you're in this situationship with this person because you feel like they never have time for you or relationship. And like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, but it could be because this person's already in a relationship, or they're just focusing on their own like self-love, self-healing, self-care type of relationship, type of situation. But I do feel like there's a sense of innocence here. Like it's no one's fault why things are the way they are. Your spirit guides want you to know it's because this has to happen. This is a fated thing that has to happen in order for you both to find oneness and paradise within yourself, for you both to see that your happiness is your responsibility, and you both have come or are meant to come together to like add to your happiness, not be each other's happiness, and like to help each other expand, and to help each other, to remind each other of oneness that's already within you, basically, and to help you both heal from heartbreak, maybe in your childhood or in your past, to free yourself from like toxic beliefs and like stuff like that, and like certain relationships and addictions. Like this is definitely like a lesson that you both are learning, or that you both are like in at this moment in time. So yeah, your spirit guides want you to know, just continue to heal, continue to work on yourself, remain curious about this person. Don't jump to conclusions unless you know for sure what's going on. Remain curious about your dreams. I think your dreams are going to be like significant signs. There's significant signs and symbolism in your dreams that mean that are going to tell you like how to move or what's going on, especially with you. Maybe so not so much with this person, but especially with you. And that's something that you may want to pay attention to, or get like a dream interpretation or something like that to help you kind of figure out. But the more that you can remain curious and non-attached, the better that this can go. I don't see it like this is something that just needs work, basically. It's not something that's over ended. It may be on pause or in a standstill between you both, but it's not over. There's great potential here for you both to come together and reunite and union, because you have a sacred union, and for this relationship to move forward at some point in time. I'm just not seeing when that time is, but it's definitely something that's possible. But yeah, that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the True Love card, this is your reading for what your spirit guides want you to know about this connection. So the first thing they want you to know is that you have free will in this situation. The path you take is up to you, meaning that you don't have to be with this person if you don't want to be with this person, because I do feel like this person has caused immense heartbreaks and some very deep hurt and sadness. Maybe you're just sad that you're in separation with them, but I do feel like this person has caused you to feel lost or grieve or just be deeply hurt for good reason, because you're meant to transmute that energy, especially since we have the Phoenix here, and to like transform and to grow and to kind of like renew yourselves. But I do feel like so much has gone on between you both that you may not want to be with this person, and maybe you feel guilty for not wanting to be with them, because I do feel like you both are going to have a conversation or get the opportunity to talk, or there will be like some talking involved where this person is now ready for commitment. They want to take things to the next level, but now you're very unsure if you want to because of what's transpired in the past, or even like in the recent past, honestly. Now, your spirit guides want you to know you do have a very, very strong bond with this person. And honestly, it's just been getting stronger, no matter if you are physically together, speaking, or whatever, because of your growth, because of your transformation, because of your ascension. You have a very loving bond with each other. Like I said, that grows stronger over time. And then if to choose true love, this is a once in a lifetime type of love. Now, that doesn't mean, like I said, that you are meant to be with this person. This relationship is just part of your life's plan. So even though there's a lot of unconditional love, that's easier said than done, especially when you haven't been taught, when neither one of you have been taught unconditional love, and that like literally 90% of us haven't, so it's no big deal. But just remember that the love aspect is part of your partnership, is part of your relationship. True loves to me mean you have a very deep bond, especially a very deep emotional bond. So you may be like able to emotionally, telepathically communicate with each other. But there's a need in order to have that like unconditional love and that true relationship with each other, like to see it physically manifest in front of you and not just stay in the 5D. There needs to be balance, and I do feel like there's a lack of balance here, and I do feel like there's been a lack of balance here for a long time. There's been difficulties maintaining the love in this relationship, and honestly, it takes more than just good intentions and talking. It takes like true transparency, being able to take accountability and responsibility, being honest, being authentic, growing, transforming, communicating, like honest and proper communication. I do feel like you both have positive intentions to start again, at least your person does, but I think there's a lesson here on like how to nurture this relationship and how to nurture yourselves and how to nurture each other. So I do feel like there's some stuff going on that will transpire very soon. I do feel like this person may talk to you or ask you out on a date, because we do have date here, but we also have it with storm warning. And there could be some like passionate conversations, because we have passion and fire, about wanting to be together, wanting to start over, wanting to rekindle or start a new phase. But I'm just getting this energy that you're unsure if you want to start this new phase with this person. It's like you want to, but you're still healing. You could be still hurt. You could be still sad, still feeling lost, just grieving. You're just not ready to, which is perfectly okay. The more that you can communicate that and be honest with them, the better. So yeah, it's like your spirit guides want you to know to it's vital that you stay connected to your true self, to your authentic self, and it's vital that you continue to grow and expand and experience stuff like this, experience this type of connection, experience like conversations like this, because it's going to help you grow. Also, I feel like this next conversation is going to make your love stronger, like way way stronger. I'm getting like your love bond with this person is really really strong. You may even share past lives with each other, but there's a need to be more open to love and be more open to this person when they show up, but not by like just, you know, not having boundaries or just being like not enabling them, or you know what I mean, not allowing yourself to be charmed or used by them, by being authentic and like avoiding changing yourself to fit what they want. Avoid changing yourself to to please them, you know, no people pleasing here, because your spirit guides want you to know that your voice matters, your values matter. Like true love is, yes, elusive and it's very rare and it's a once in a lifetime, but you need someone who can meet you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And if this person can't do that or can't take responsibility or accept accountability for them not doing that in the past, but them wanting to now. Did I say that right? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this person was really not a good partner for you. Like, they really broke your heart and you're really hurt and you're still hurting. You're growing through that and transmuting that, but it's still like maybe a little bit fresh. And your spirit guides want you to know that it's like whatever's going on right now, whatever this person, it's like your person is helping you kind of like elevate your thoughts and your standards, honestly. And it's also, this person's also helping you or teaching you how to keep your heart light on, how to release heavier energies, all this deep hurt and this sadness and the separation and this all this stuff, and how to be more childlike and how to be in the moment and enjoy the moment and be present in the moment. Like there's a lot of things this person's teaching you, and how to speak up for yourself and how to value yourself and how to achieve what you want in relationships by like being honest and being straightforward, because I do think that's something that you've struggled with in the past. And even though you've wanted to be with this person, I feel like for a while, and wanted to meet up with them, you may have even been like, well, I feel like you definitely were with them in the past, but it just didn't work out. And I feel like you've given this person so many chances, which is fine. You have free will to do so. Like, no one's judging you. Spirit guides aren't judging you. They're just saying, are you learning something with each chance you give this person? Is your person learning something with each time you both like come together and maybe something happens, some type of upheaval, obstacle happens? Are you learning through those obstacles? And I see that you are, but you may not feel like you are. And because your relationship has changed, it's not what it was in the beginning. Yes, there's still heartbreak and stuff like that, but you have learned a lot from that. You both have learned from that and gained a lot of wisdom. And like, I still think it's still fresh, but there's a lot of like transformation, growth that has happened. And I do think your person has changed their mind about you. They've changed their mind about this relationship. They want to have a commitment with you. But I do think you're weary of this person hurting you, or this person burning you, or something happening, because you're still like reliving in the past other times that this person has done that to you, which is fair. So you get to decide what you want in out of this relationship. You get to decide how you want to go about this, how you want to move forward. Like if you want to talk to them, cool. I do feel like they're getting ready to converse with you, or there's some type of message that's about to arrive, either a text, a call, an email, something like that, about this person wanting to like meet up with you, or like I said, take you out on a date and discuss this commitment. Now, what I'm seeing is that I don't know if they're going to discuss the past. That's where it's getting a little funny. And I think that's going to raise a flag for you, because you're still hurt. And it's like you want this person to like take accountability for hurting you, responsibility for like their behavior like causing you both to break up in the first place, their behavior causing like this separation. And I think you just want some acknowledgement that this person hurt you. And I, even if it's not an apology, because I'm not saying that you may not get an apology, but just some type of acknowledgement that this has happened. I don't think this person is really like, I mean, I can't say that I'm not really saying if they are now, but in the past, this person did not acknowledge any hurt, any pain, nothing like that. Now, what I love is that we have the Phoenix here. So this could be something that they've grown from, that they've changed their mind on, that they transformed and they're ready. But I don't know how the conversation's going to go. I know it's going to be really passionate. I know there could be obstacles. There could be some like dramatic conversation or some type of upheaval. But this is for you both to learn and to like voice your opinions and to voice what you want, especially you, and to not be scared to kind of say what you want. If you need space, if you don't want commitment, if you're still hurt, voice that. And like, they're just gonna have to get over it and deal with it, because I feel like, honestly, I'm getting the vibe that this person just wants to push everything under the rug and move forward with you and be like, oh, I'm ready for commitment, and not even like talk about the other times where you were ready for commitment and this person was playing games or not like there, or just didn't want to do it, whatever. Like, there needs to be like an honest discussion. And if this person's not ready to have an honest discussion about that, then that's your clue and your sign to walk away and to kind of like give this some more time, give them some more time to kind of like grow and transform until, you know, it even depends if you still want to be with this person. If you don't, then that's something you need to voice. But if you do, but you're not ready, that's also something you need to voice. Again, free will. So you get to decide how this plays out. You get to decide what you want out of this. This is your true love. They may seem physically like upset or very pushy or whatever, or very fiery or passionate, but like internally, energetically, spiritually, they respect you, they love you, they care about you, they want what's best for you, for your highest good. And I'm sure you do as well, but it needs to be voiced in a way that is very clear and authentic and very like honest, basically, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is what I see for you guys. So I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I am sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Be Authentic card, this is your reading for what your spirit guides think of this connection with your person. So this is a little bit on the heavier side. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of karma here. Your spirit guides think this is definitely something that's karmic in nature. There's a lot of addictions, a lot of codependencies, a lot of like possession, controlling, obsession, a lot of lessons that need to be learned between you both. Your spirit guides feel like this is something you need to trust in, not in terms of this relationship, but trust that the heavens, your spirit guides, know what they're doing in regards to bringing this person to you, and in regards to you letting go of this person at some point in time, even though you both still have a lot of feelings towards each other and maybe even a lot of love. But there's an element here of you both needing to go in different directions, I'm picking up. I do feel like you both are not together. You could have a family with this person, or this is someone that you considered family, or someone that you wanted to have a family with, but there's a need to like walk away, or you have walked away, or there's an ending here, a separation, or it's over. But you both still obsessively think about each other, especially sexually. And this is where it becomes an addiction, because obviously that's for a reason. It's because you both still have lessons to learn. You both are still holding on to like certain resentments, or there's still like fleeting triggers that need to be dealt with and stuff like that. And especially with healing here, someone is healing or needs to focus on healing. I do think this is both of you needing to focus on healing at this time. Like, you both are not meant to be together, because there's just a lot of karma, and karma is just a debt. It's just a karmic debt. It's just meaning like memory. You both have memories from past, you both share certain memories from this lifetime together, but you also share memories from past lifetimes together that weren't dealt with. You both still had turmoil in the past that wasn't dealt with, resentments that still need to be dealt with, which is why you've come together. But and it has to do with trust, because there's a level of, well, actually, I don't feel like there's any trust between you both at this moment in time, but I really think this trust has to do with like the heavens, like your spirit guides, your spiritual team, your ascended masters, like even your loved ones, like looking out for you. There's a need to trust in a higher realm, in your spirit guides, in order to see this through, because I do feel like this has been challenging and been really difficult for both of you. And, you know, just by choosing be authentic, I mean, that kind of explains it. Authenticity is important, like all relationships, and there has been no authentic conversations. You both have not been authentic with each other. And I know, like, I just feel like it's been stifling. You both have been stifling your feelings, and like, doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do with other people, or doing stuff that is not something you really authentically want to do. And there's a need to be candid about that and be candid about who you both truly are with one another. No matter if you have suffer from addictions or codependencies or obsessions, there's like this like element of like you both trying to pretend you're perfect or trying to pretend that you're someone else, and it's causing more accumulated karma, more lessons, more like resentment, if that makes sense. And I do feel like you both struggle to accept yourselves and accept each other for who you both really are. But I also feel like there's a level here where you both feel like you don't need to change yourselves, or you don't need to grow or expand or something like that. It's like it's very like back and forth is what I'm picking up on. Um I do feel like there's also a level of like confidence, like your confidence is a little bit wary, or your confidence is not where it needs to be. I feel like you both may have lost your ability to connect with yourselves, to connect with each other. You have adapted things into your life that is not necessary to fit in into each other's lives, or to fit in someone else's idea of life. I feel like you both have given up on your choices to make the other person happy. You both have hid from each other. You both are not allowing your true selves to be seen by each other. And it's causing, again, a lot of accumulated karma. I feel like it's like your spirit guides are definitely asking you to stop hiding and just be yourselves, and to like recognize your needs, your emotions, your joys, take care of yourself so you can like present yourself in a real way, and like the way your mind, body, and spirit works. And I feel like there's also like a level of health related messages here, talking about like your health and to take care of your health. Like maybe you both aren't sleeping enough because we do have this obsession here, and like you both are just like thinking about each other constantly. There's a need to rest or like manage your stress. You both could be stressed out. You both could not be eating well. There's a lot going on here, and I think it's just accumulating a lot of like resentment and like triggers and pain, and like this all needs to be let go of. And there's a need to like learn how to love yourselves fully. You both have come into each other's lives to teach each other how to love yourselves and how to let go of things that aren't serving you. And right now, neither one of you is really serving each other, because you both are like out of harmony. And like your spirit guides want you to know that you're being taught how to be in harmony with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, how to have a new level of self-awareness. And I do feel like your sensitivity is increasing, or will soon increase, because of all this expansion and stuff like that. So there's also a level of grounding here that needs to happen. So healing is a major theme right now in your connection. Like right now, healing needs to occur, because right now it's just a lot of like carnal sexual energy. You both have a strong like sexual connection, but it's not helpful. It's not like supporting or expanding or like making things better. It's kind of just accumulating more karma, because there's not enough conversation. There's not enough authenticity, and you can't just act on the carnal stuff like the lower chakras. There needs to be a connection to your heavenly self, your higher self, your true self, in order for you both to be in balance and to come together authentically, if you want to make this work. Because right now I'm not really seeing whether or not this is something you both want. You both are still heavily obsessively thinking about each other, but there's a lot that needs to be like sorted out and like unraveled, and like especially within yourselves, honestly. Once you do this within yourselves, I do think this connection is going to maybe like restart, reboot in a way, I'm hearing, like renew itself, and you both can decide if this is something you want from your authentic place. But right now you both are kind of acting in your shadow selves, and it's not helpful, as you know, because I do feel like you are walking away or ending, or you're in separation with this person or something like that. But yeah, like it's really asking, your spirit guides are really asking you to be real and be true to who you are and how you feel, and be honest, and to practice that. It's going to take time. It's not going to be like right away, but it is something that needs to occur. And you both have come into each other's lives and have this connection in order for that to happen, to teach each other how to be authentic, to teach each other how to trust your higher self, your instincts, your intuition, the heavenly realms, and not just like rely on like earth material type stuff, not to just rely on your like obsessions or what your earth body wants, but more like about like what's going on like internally, and like what's going on like above it, and what's the case. So yeah, that is what I see for you guys. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile, or you can pick a personal reading with me if you feel guided to do that. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.